Welcome back to our podcast. Today we're talking about a crisis unfolding in Sudan that everyone should be aware of. In early 2024, human rights experts cautioned that the Rapid Support Forces, commonly known as the RSF, were preparing to seize the city of El Fasher, a major population center in northern Sudan. Despite those warnings, the RSF moved in, overran the city, and, in a matter of weeks, killed about 60,000 people. That's not all. The RSF now turns its attention to El Obeid, a city with 500,000 residents, and threatens the communities northward in the Darfur region. Reports indicate residents in El Obeid are already starving. So, what's happening here, and why are global leaders largely silent? The answer is tragic, a combination of missed opportunities and a failure to speak out. Sudan is embroiled in a civil war between the National Army and the RSF. Both have committed atrocities, but the RSF has a particular reputation for extreme brutality. They've been systematically killing men and boys over the age of 10, gang-raping women and girls, and terrorizing entire ethnic groups. Survivors I spoke with described men who were marked out as black people and singled out for death. One woman recounted how an RSF leader told her villagers, "We don't want to see any black people," before the massacre began. Now that the RSF surrounds El Obeid, the city's population is facing a siege. They are running out of food, water is coming from unsafe sources, and a cholera outbreak is spreading. According to the Norwegian Refugee Council, families spend hours just to collect enough water to boil for drinking, yet they still risk using it for cooking or washing. The United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights, Volker Turk, recently warned that people are being executed, raped, and otherwise abused in these areas. The UN Security Council has taken notice, but beyond the usual diplomatic talk, little concrete action seems to be taking place. It's frightening to think that millions of lives hang in the balance and that the international community has stepped aside. What can be done? The American columnist Nick Kristof argues that urgent, vocal intervention from the world's leaders is essential. He says the key isn't massive military aid or financial contributions, instead, it's the power of their voice, a clear call to action that could help stop the RSF before they move through El Obeid or target other vulnerable regions. In short, this is not just a story about war, it's a call to pay attention, to push for accountability, and to ensure that those willing to stumble into this quagmire cannot do so unchecked. The human toll of the RSF's actions is unheard of, and it is a tragedy that remains largely ignored by the global press and the world's leaders. Anyone reading these words today, please remember they're not just statistics, they're lives that could be saved if we say something. That's the end of today's episode. Thank you for listening, and stay tuned for more.